Welcome to episode 26 of Think Like a Predator. If you're considering playing Predator Hunting Grounds or you're new and struggling to hunt the fire team, then this ongoing tutorial series is for you. I'm Feather214, you can call me Feather, and in this series I take a hunting match that I've already completed as the Predator, narrate the game, and explain my strategies along the way. The predator for this episode is named Savage. He is my default main predator, and because he is that, he undergoes constant evolution. I'm always tweaking him to make him better suited for good and bad fire teams alike. So for this episode, he is still an exiled predator, this time using the analytic specialization, allowing me to do 15% extra damage, whether it be melee or ranged, on the fire team when they are fully scanned. You'll know they're fully scanned when they have bright red diamonds floating above their heads. For primary and secondary weapons, I've got the hook and the bow. For gear, healing kits, and bear traps. Starting off with perks, I've got modified reserves. I think a lot of people underestimate modified reserves' value with the exiled predator specifically, because with the exiled predator you can actually be cloaked, look through heat vision at the same time, and your energy actually continues to regenerate extremely slowly. Next up, large pouch. That's going to give me 2 extra pieces of gear across the board, so I'm going to have a total of 4 healing kits and 7 bear traps. Last but not least, the medic perk, allowing me to heal with syringes twice as fast, and that includes healing out of second wind. So up to this point, I have thrown out a little sniper shot at a guy with my bow from long distance, and the thing that I was shooting my plasma caster at was an ammo crate. I destroyed that so that the fire team can't use that, and then now I'm sniping them with the plasma caster because one of them was downed already. And they managed to revive him, but they did take some damage from my caster. I'm still scanning the area, and I'm going to keep lighting them up until they actually spot me and start shooting me. They're not doing that very well. They're probably inexperienced players. But then there was this one guy on the ledge there that started shooting me, so I jumped down. I'm meleeing him now, and I keep swinging while he's down because I know I'm not going to have enough time to claim him, because I know that his teammates are in the area and they're going to be rallying on him, which they did. So I leaped away from that, and I come back around, and lo and behold, I've got 3 of them down. So I go in for one claim, but this second claim was too greedy. So I'm not a perfect, flawless predator every time, as you can see, and in fact I would say that probably one of my weaknesses is getting a little too greedy, whereas I might go for a dangerous claim like I just did there. I think about 60% of the time I come away with that claim, but then, you know, about 30-40% of the time I get put into second wind. And if I'm intimidated by the fire team, I can promise you I wouldn't have done that. Already I wasn't really afraid of this fire team, and there's only one guy there, so I wasn't really thinking about it too much, wasn't thinking about my health, and I just ran in there. So if you're a new Predator player, I would recommend don't do what you just saw me do, obviously, because I got put into second wind. However, it is a really early second wind. I got put into second wind with only about just over 12 minutes at the time left in the game, which is still like the majority of the game. In 5 minutes, I'll have second wind recharged. So for the next 5 minutes of the match, I have to be really careful. Gonna be pretty gutsy here because I don't want him to get his reinforcements, but that I've already wasted a lot of time, and there it is. He's already got him. And then once again, I went in a little too hard there. I came away with the down, but I was really trying to down him quicker and get the claim so that I could revert the team back down to 3 instead of the full 4 fire team. But I was not able to do that, and having just come out of second wind, that really was too gutsy on my part. And a better fire team member would have parried me and then maybe even managed to down me. But I was able to get away. I at least had my wits about me to get away before the fire team actually spawned in and was able to finish me off. So I did that, and then right here you can see again the inexperience of this fire team. They all just ran right by me. I'm not using the disciplined perk that I love to use so much. I'm using analytic this time. So my predator's growling and they still couldn't spot me. So again, the inexperience is showing in the fire team here. So all the more reason to make sure you don't keep acting stupid and lose to a, a fire team that really I shouldn't lose to. So too many mistakes, you'll lose to anybody. But anyway, I threw out a plasma caster shot there and brought my bow back out. They threw out a thermal decoy, so I have to get out of thermal vision, but they're all scanned already, and as long as I keep them scanned, I'll be doing additional damage to them. Jump down, was able to take advantage of that guy, but I did not go for the claim. Way too dangerous for that. Still don't have my second win back. So I am guarding the downed fire team member because this fire team already showed that they're not probably going to spot me if I'm standing still near them. So I was able to finish off the downed guy with my arrows and successfully discourage his teammate from trying to revive him before finishing him off. So that all worked out really well. And I was able to go in and claim him once he died. They ditched his body, and I went in for the claim. Going in for more damage here, more of harassing the fire team, and threw out a little wrist blade melee on that guy, and he was able to do some good damage to me. Not sure what class he's using. So, but he was able to take me down to about half health. So I'm going to keep my distance a little bit again. Use the plasma caster while they're kind of in and out of these tents around here. They're still huddled up too much for me to do a lot of melee safely, so plasma caster is just really good for getting this fire team to split up. So I'm behind this corner, recharging my energy. Energy's pretty much back. I cloaked, back in heat vision. Stand still as this guy's coming around. That's why I jumped down, because I saw him coming around the building here, and he's doing something for his mission, and I was just able to completely take advantage of that. Got him from behind with the heavy and a few lights with the hook. Right there, I accidentally, that was just a misfire of the plasma caster. And the other two teammates, they're kind of still sticking together, and they're going to come back into this building. I know that they are because the guy was doing a mission and I killed him, so they need to come back and finish what he started. So I'm setting bear traps all around this place because they have to exit the building at some point. So I've got a bear trap on the ground where there's an exit on the ground, I think. And then I've got one on the stairs, and I've got a bear trap on the balcony, which just got a guy as I was healing, waiting for them to come out. And again, inexperienced fire team, he's just standing there. He's not trying to get out of the trap. I don't think he knew how. And his teammate ran right by him, and I offered him some candy because he's the last one. And he was continuing the mission. He's still continuing the mission, and he's running right into my bear trap on the ground. Got him. Gonna take a fully charged bow shot, and that downs him, and that'll do it. I uncloak so that I can walk in for the final predator kill as he backs away. It's like a movie moment. And there it is. Episode 26, Think Like a Predator. I really like where my main predator is at right now. I do really miss the disciplined perk, or specialization, I'm sorry, that I used to use. However, analytic really frees up his perks, so I can use the large pouch with the medic perk and really just be prepared for those really, really dangerous fire teams and to be able to keep him in the game whenever those do come up. Anyway, if you liked the video, if you learned something, consider liking, subscribing, leave me some feedback, and I'll see you next time.